magical about an island.
Yeah, like a little world of its own.
How would you like to spend your last days here?
Oh, no thanks. I think a weekend will be enough.
And Then There Were None. This is a classy little mystery thriller from 1945, from the novel by the Queen of Murder Mystery herself, the great Agatha Christie. A group of complete strangers are lured by invitation to an isolated island manor house by the mysterious Mr. Owen. U.N. Owen. Get it? Once there, the group find a butler and his wife are the only residents. No sign of the mysterious Mr. Owen, who nobody's heard of. A gramophone record is played to the guests, accusing each of the murder or wrongful death of someone in their lives, for which they have all escaped justice for up until now. That will soon change, I'm afraid to say. After some cagey introductions and denials, the guests soon start to die in violent manner. Following the 10 Little Indians nursery rhyme, each death is notified by the breakage of one of the little Indian boys' ornaments on the dining room table. With a great cast of characters, a well-written script, and a suitably spooky setting, there is a lot of enjoyment to be had in this little gem of a movie. Plenty of suspicious looks and poses, snooping about the old creepy house, lights flickering on and off, and a general feeling among the guests of, I can't be left alone with anyone. Starring the wonderfully bushy eyebrows of Walter Huston as a doctor with more than a little drinking problem, Louis Hayward as a suave, gentlemanly voice of calm and reason, and an altogether terrific ensemble cast. This is superior theatrical entertainment. The film has a delightfully amusing tone throughout, with one hilarious scene where the men are spying on each other through keyholes, which ends up with the four of them circling around each other outside the bathroom to form a single-file queue. A very funny scene. All the casts are wonderfully entertaining, and the material is so well written that it makes for an incident-packed, well-paced film. Having never read Christie's book, I can't compare the two, but have read that the book has more threat and tension. In this version, all the deaths are off-screen, for example. While I would have to agree the film is very light and comedic, without any creepiness to speak of, which may be an irritation to some aficionados, but this is still a delightfully charming old-school film, with a superior cast, just an all-round joy of a movie. I give And Then There Were None 8 strong stars out of 10. This, I believe, is by far the first of 4 Hollywood adaptations, the others being 1966's version starring Hugh O'Brian and Shirley Eaton, this time set in a remote alpine village. The 1975 version starring Oliver Reed and Elke Sommer, set in Iran, of all places. And lastly, and possibly least, the 1989 version starring Donald Pleasence and Frank Stallone, set in an African safari camp. I will have to check them out to see how they compare with this one. But that's all for today. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.